experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "please" along with your issue and seat location to 555.
Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Bucks, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Miami Heat. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-0 right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3. And for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's George. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. You look at the Bucks. This is not how they saw this series, Greg, being played out. 2 losses at home to start off with, and now a lot riding on this Game 3.
And their entire season may be riding on it. They're reeling after those first 2 losses. Now they need to win at least 2 games on the road. But, you know, the change of venue tonight might actually be a good thing for them.
I think so, too. 6 on the shot clock. Hero, no good. Here's Milwaukee now, and it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that has spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far, and when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game.
Drops in the tray.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. A 3-pointer is right on target.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Heat moving the ball around. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sinks the triple.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mitchell passes to Adebayo.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
No good on the second free throw.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's Mitchell. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Pass to Prince. It's tipped. There's Portis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Hero. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 15.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Giannis against George. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. The tray. Rebound, Milwaukee. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss league.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. With the whole new group on the floor. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kevin Porter comes in for Gary Trent. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 10. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Hackett. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
MP kicks to Thomas. Launches it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Larson. Smith against MP. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Thomas. From down in the low post, it goes.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wiggins. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, here's Ware. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ware's got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. are back with us live. Some changes. Bam Adebayo was checked in for Khalil Ware. Hero comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Jokic Jonas. Wiggins is out there with Powell. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Powell. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He contributed 42 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Powell outside. Mitchell up top, covered by MP. Shots good by Hero.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. And it's off from three-point range. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Now, MP. He's got 27.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Last to Giannis. A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Hero. And so it's Milwaukee, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've done a really good job of freeing up the shooters.
Yeah, with how they shot the 3, the driving lane should be wide open in the second half.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. A dream start, 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead, Ernie.
Yeah, I like the chances. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Bucks leading by 14. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
MP looking solid from there.
And here are the Heat now. Outside for George. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Antetokounmpo finds MP. Good, another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Kicks it out to Hero. And a miss there on the triple. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the connects again from distance.
And he's notched the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his.
And again for three.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Timeout called the Heat.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP third.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Pass to Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And here's MP for three. Good, another from three.
When he gets it going from long range, it is a scary sight for the opposition. And he surpassed his own record for triples made in a playoff game.
A new record. He is in first place with those threes. Wow. Just seems like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. He is as good as it gets.
And give it up for the best dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat Dancers.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mitchell with the bounce pass. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And there's the bucket from MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Hero. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And, yep, another basket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And MP is putting on a show, taking this team over, showing he can raise his level in the playoffs. And I can't believe how many points he has. What a historic night for the franchise.
1:57 left in the third. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. MP outside. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Hero. He's got 17. Powell outside. Pass to Mitchell. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
1:22 left to play in the third. Portis finds Giannis. And here's Trent. Now here's Giannis. Still without a basket. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
George, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Trent passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for good. He hits again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
And that 57 ties him with...
And again.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
And here's MP for he got it again. Sensational.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
His airness with a little company on his lofty perch, just remarkable.
MP getting it done for Milwaukee. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Back right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. For the Heat, Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. Paul George comes in for Wiggins. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Jokic Jonas. MP's checked in for Milwaukee. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. They've got Powell. Adebayo is out there with George. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Hero in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Heat have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Outside Porter. And here's MP for, and another one falls.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And the playoffs are where the greats establish their legacy. To surpass the GOAT, Michael Jordan, this is a moment MP will remember for a long time.
And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Paul George. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Good work there as it goes. Heroes got 23.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
.149 left in the game. Outside Porter. Back to MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this really was a must-win. Not literally, but in an emotional sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're down 2-0 in a series like this, you cannot afford to drop that third game. It's basically lights out. This win tonight, guys, this breathes a whole new life into this series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's George missing.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to MP, lets it go from deep, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Outside Hero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, there's the answer from Hero, one of the best from three-point range in the league.
Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. And here is Mitchell. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you were feeling healthy, but you look like you're dealing with something fairly serious. How were you able to pull this one out, MP? Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't make excuses. If I can stand, I can play.
Some people are calling this your flu game.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael just yet. I got to win a chip first, but I'll take the compliment, Dom. I'm flattered.
Well, we hope you feel better.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. See you later.
I'm being told that
He is on fire, bro. Most points in a playoff game ever. It's crazy.